Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Rosdiana from PBI 7B for elective subject discourse analysis. In this occasion, I would like to present about an alternative synergistic multi-layered analysis of student learning engagement in EFL context that authorized by Mr. Didi Suhendi. The contents of journal are introduction, method, findings and discussion, and conclusion. In introduction, let's discuss about student learning engagement or SLE. The word engagement is presenting the time and effort students devote to activities to desired outcome of college and what institution to do engage students to participate in these activities by Kuh 2009. Classroom discourse is used to be search of data. For example, the language used by teachers and students in a specific context, in this case in an Indonesian EFL context. Analysis system use discourse analysis and SMSLEFA as data analysis framework. Next, in method, we will discuss about context and participant, data collection instrument, and data analysis. For participant are an Indonesian senior high school teacher and 24 students. For instrument, the researcher use recording teaching learning process, observation, and field note taking. For data analysis, there are two various data. The first is main data. It is a classroom discourse and analyzed using SMSLEFA or Synergetic Multi-Layered Student Learning Engagement Framework of Analysis. And the second is data complement. There are observation and field note and analyzed using qualitative data. For SMSLEFA, consists of three layers. The first is learning interaction, learning behaviors, and learning text. The first is analyzing learning interaction or LE. LE is the layer that helps manifest the role relationship among interaction in classroom discourses. Jadi layer ini memegang peran sebagai hubungan antara guru dan murid dan juga hubungan murid dengan murid. Nah, layer ini dianalisis menggunakan systematic approach yang telah kita pelajari di minggu sebelumnya. Dan ada 3 possible acceptable pattern of exchanges of knowledge or K in classroom discourse. The first is the K1 initiated exchanges, and the second K2 initiated exchanges, and K1 initiated exchanges. So now let's discuss about the example of classroom discourse. There are 3 examples. The first example is about a synoptic mouse that consists of the K1, K2, K1, and so on. Jadi di contoh pertama ini percakapannya sangat mulus, hanya diisi oleh day K1, K2, and K1 yang berarti percakapan guru dan murid itu berjalan dengan mulus dengan adanya question and response. Nah, untuk example yang kedua dapat dilihat di sana selain ada day K1, K2, and K1, there are RO or no response, ada juga clue, ada RCLF, ada CLF. Itu menunjukkan bahwa percakapan di contoh kedua ini merupakan memiliki dynamic moves dan juga synoptic. Jadi memiliki 2 move, synoptic dan dynamic. Karena percakapan di example 2 ini ada beberapa percakapan yang tidak mulus, ada yang tidak memberikan respon, harus juga guru memberikan clue agar murid dapat merespon pertanyaannya. Nah, sedangkan di example 3 terlihat bahwa di sana terdapat DK1 ada RO, ada clue, K1, and so on. Nah, ini menunjukkan bahwa interaksi antara guru dan siswa di kelas sangat kompleks. Jadi ada sinoptik, ada juga dynamic. Jadi di analisis learning interaction ini, jadi kita menganalisis classroom discourse antara murid dan guru. Kita melihat apakah interaksinya berjalan dengan lancar atau interaksinya tersendat karena murid yang tidak memberikan respon. Next is analyzing learning behavior. Learning behavior is concerned with the learning behavior performed by the student as evident in the classroom discourse. Jadi learning behavior ini tentang kebiasaan yang dilakukan oleh siswa dalam percakapan di kelas. In analyzing learning behavior, the activity carried out in each will be examined and fit the Bloom cognitive domain taxonomy, affective domain taxonomy, and psychomotor domain taxonomy. Jadi di learning behavior ini kita akan menggunakan taksonomi Bloom yang membahas tentang kognitif siswa, afektif siswa, dan juga psikomotor siswa. Analisis terakhir adalah analyzing learning text. Di learning text ini kita akan membahas tentang textual metafunction that is concerned with the creation of text. Jadi kita akan membahas tentang bagaimana siswa menciptakan sebuah kata. In analyzing learning text, SMSLEFA views teachers and student text in them and rhyme or given or new perspective. Jadi komunikasi siswa dan guru adalah berupa memberi ataupun membuat perspektif baru. Now we will discuss about finding and discussion. And the first is findings. Let's discuss about findings in interaction patterns. In the first layers, learning interaction is analyzed using a systematic approach, itu classroom discourse analysis. Nah, kita lihat di tabel 1 data of students teacher interaction pattern. Terlihat bahwa as orientation in the S1 initiated adalah mayoritas yang terjadi dalam interaksi antara guru dan siswa di kelas. Hal ini menunjukkan bahwa guru memfokuskan kepada kecakapan siswa dalam berbicara tentang news item. And the next is findings of learning behaviors or LB. LB will be analyzed using Bloom taxonomy as the basis of analysis. The teacher puts emphasis on communicative skill development. And the last is findings in learning text. Tabel 3 ini menunjukkan kata yang dibuat oleh guru dan juga murid di kelas. Nah, ini menunjukkan bahwa guru mengembangkan kecakapan siswa dalam menulis. The pattern of SLE or student learning engagement emerging in the data indicate the principal employee and the stage being carried out by the teacher. Jadi pattern-pattern di bawah ini adalah pattern yang digunakan oleh guru kepada muridnya dengan berbagai tujuan. Misalkan K1 initiated exchanges to help the student get acquainted with the text. The S1 initiated exchange to engage student in the process of developing high standard of communicative skill. The K1 initiated exchange to engage student in watching and understanding the model. S1 initiated to present the model. A-oriented exchange to manage the class. Dan akhirnya kita sampai di conclusion. Jadi Jurnal ini telah sukses mendemonstrasikan bagaimana metode SMS LIFA ini menganalisis student learning engagement dan menggambarkan bagaimana student learning engagement in Indonesian genre-based teaching. The ESA teaching progress is well sustained and helps the teacher and student achieve their teaching and learning objective target for the stage of teaching under investigation. Based on the conclusion, some further research need to be conducted both in relation to the development of SMSLEFA so that it can further elaborate complex exchanges that present more complex conversation, and in relation to revealing the intricacy of classroom dialogues in different setting and context of language teaching. So that's all for me. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.